Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's Rich Wilson. Welcome to Fantasy Baseball Live. It is Sunday the 26th, about 4:15 in the afternoon, and we've got a great show planned for you today. We're going to review the games of the week, games of the weekend. We've got lots of injuries to talk about. The superstars are going down left and right. Tim has got his wonderful waiver wire today with some surprising names on it, the closer report, and then we will find out what Tim's having for dinner because we forgot to do it last weekend, and we will not forget. I've heard it from you guys. For some reason, Tim, everybody wants to know what you're eating.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure you're in the doghouse because I know Lori's at the top of that list, isn't she?
Yeah, but I just forgot. After she said, "What's Tim having for dinner?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot. We got to talk about music or something," and
yeah,
I completely forgot to ask him. Tim, how's your weekend been? You're back safe and home in Fort Francis?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything went well with Jody. She's rehabbing now, and things are good. And it's a little cooler here, a nice breezy day, but it's maybe 70 degrees, low 70s. Just a nice, comfortable day. And I've been busy. Anytime I take a few days away from the game, and basically I did this week. I took a couple almost full days, check the scores the next morning sort of thing. But it always takes me a day or two to sort of catch up because so much happens so quickly. Mm-hmm. You take a day or two and you almost sort of feel lost. And now I'm trying to get found.
I feel lost a lot because of the because of what I do during the week, which is go to games. Yeah. Like I'm going to 2, 3, sometimes 4 games a week, and it's just I just can't follow it all. And I usually stay home on the weekends, and that's my time to get caught up on games, which is why we review the games of the weekend because I've seen them. So
yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. It certainly does. I want to thank our listeners, Rich. We've received some really, really great feedback and positive feedback about the 1000th show, and yeah, it was really nice. And I just want to thank everybody for hanging in over the years. Some of our listeners have been listening since basically day one, and that's just amazing. So again, my thanks to everybody who's been with us for a long time, a short time, and even those that fall into the no time. It's been a lot of fun, and thanks for your support.
Yeah, Timmy, we got a great audience, and again, it's amazing to me the people that have been with us from day one, and it's just great to see. So keep it up, guys. Keep listening. Tim and I, we don't do it every day. That's what everybody's always wanted us to do. Timmy, go daily, but I think 3 days a week is about all I'm going to ever do. So
yeah, you're 1 day a week more than me, and 2 is perfectly fine for me. It really is. When you start looking at the prep time that goes into, the waiver wire and updating the closer report and just keeping up with the news, doing a daily podcast, no, that's just way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much for this guy.
You know what I did this weekend, Tim?
What did you did this weekend, Rich?
First, second, third cuts of the top 100. I've got all the capsules written, probably for about 110, 20 guys. So I'm just trying to figure out who goes in there. So this week, I've letting it sit for a couple of days and marinate. I'll look at it again, just trying to get it right. And first cut, I looked at it. I wasn't happy with the list, Tim. It was boring. Yeah. There was a lot.
I saw your Twitter feed, and you were commenting, maybe it's time to get some youth in there?
Yeah, I've got like Hunter Brown in there, and I'm going, I don't want Hunter Brown to be in the top 100 list. Yeah, he's going to be a fine pitcher if he ever throws strikes, if it's good stuff, but who cares? Yeah. Let me put in Kevin Alcantara. That's more fun.
There we go. And you know what? You set the rules. It is your list, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure our listeners would appreciate new names, new faces, people that they can start looking, each and every year we see so many from your list graduate to the majors. It's nice to see those new names and faces, and then it gives our listeners an opportunity to acclimatize themselves to those new people and start getting ready for next spring.
There is absolutely people have been asking, like, what are the next pitchers to come up? Timmy, there's no big pitchers left in the minor leagues. There are. Shane Baz is still minor league eligible, right? So he's
barely.
He's still on the list. Rosny Contreras, maybe after today's outing, won't be in there, but he's barely eligible. They're the only there's one. Oh, Grayson Rodriguez, which is her. They're the
Yes.
3 pitchers in the top 25 guys. Everybody else is a hitter, which I don't think I've ever been that hitter heavy so far. Now things could change over the next week or so, but this list is mostly hitters.
Yeah, which brings me to the question: where is Yuri Perez?
Oh, maybe Yuri Perez is in the top 25, Timmy. I could have lied. So it could be Yuri Perez, and Yuri Perez is definitely in the top 25. So it must be 4 guys, but there's now
thin.
Yeah, it's very thin. Now I'm going on memory. Let me bring up my spreadsheet, Timmy, with everybody in there, because you asked me.
That was sort of like a segue, one of them things, right?
There you go. So let's see. Yuri Perez. Let's see. Shane Baz is way up there, Timmy. As you know, I think he's one of the few guys with a chance to be an ace. Grayson Rodriguez is pretty high. And I believe the next guy is Yuri Perez, who is at 13. So, so he's at 13. And maybe because Contreras is not in the top 25, so there's still only 23 pitchers in the top 25. So,
okay, yeah, I'm really.
So Yuri Perez is 13.
Oh, there we go, lucky 13. That's what we like to see.
Do you want to give me a player? Tell me where. Let me give you a player, Tim. You tell me where you think he is.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Okay. Gunnar Henderson.
Ooh, 4.
10.
I was being a little on the bold
side.
That's.
I mean, look, there's still Riley Green still in there, Adley Rutschman's still in there. So C.J. Abrams is still in there. So there's still Shane Baz. So those you take those out, and he'll be 6. So yeah.
He's top 10 player, definitely, isn't he?
Yeah. Let me give you another name here. Esteury Ruiz, Timmy. Where is Ruiz?
14.
26.
Okay.
That's from nothing, Tim. That's from from 150 to 26. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a big jump.
Yeah,
that's a huge jump. And it's justified. How can you? That's why I figured 14. I figured you were going to shoot the works and go.
Well, again, this is just preliminary stuff, Timmy. So, giving you, it could all change. Let me give you one more guy, and you tell me where you think he is.
Okay.
Let me see. Vinny P.
17.
Wow. Again, Timmy, from obscurity to 35.
Okay. What can I say? I like these kids.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, remember, Tim, we still got guys like Michael Harris is still there.
But is he eligible?
I have to check.
Sorry, I'm the other Michael Harris. Sorry,
the guy from Atlanta. No, that's the guy that's. I think he is, but that's the kind of stuff I still have to check. So
he's been playing for a while, eh? That's why I thought maybe he might not be, eh?
I was shocked when I looked at how many at bats MJ Melendez had. He's like at 160 at bats or something. He's not eligible anymore. I didn't realize he had that many at bats already.
Well, and he's going to get more in the next while, isn't he?
Oh yeah, with Sal Perez down, and that's a real bummer. And that kind of is a nice transition, one of those transition things. Tim, let me see how many at bats Michael Harris has, because I keep losing guys. That's what I had to do 120 or so. He's at 102 plate appearances, but it's at bats. If I do it, probably on the 3rd or 4th is when this thing will come out. Probably a Independence Day gift for everybody. So that is, he might not be eligible by the time this thing comes out.
It's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be close. So
and he's playing very well too.
He's playing well. Yeah,
I like what I'm seeing. Here's one I'm going to throw back at you. Okay. Pedro Leon.
Not on the list.
Okay.
Not on the list, Tim. I can't.
That's what I expected, but I
just can't, in good conscience, put him in there. Right? I mean, I saw what I saw. I put him down right next to Jeremy Pena in the 70s at the beginning of the season, He's still not hitting. There's power and speed there, but I don't know, Timmy. I just don't know if he's going to make it. He's not young either. So,
no, at some point in time, I think he's, 23, 24?
So I think he's 24.
Yeah.
And as good as the Houston Astros are, Timmy, where's he going to play? Who's going to lose? Who's going to lose their job?
At AAA.
Yeah.
That's where he deserves to play right now, right?
Yeah. Forrest Whitley's back. We talked about that on Friday. I lied, Timmy. Somebody told me his start in the Complex League, and then he had another start, I think, after that. So the feedback I gave you on Forrest Whitley was from the Complex game where he couldn't throw strikes. It looked like he threw more strikes in his first game down in Fayetteville. So I didn't want to mislead everybody on that.
Cool.
I think this week
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, it's always fun to talk about. It's always very exciting. And there'll be some guys, Timmy, some of my guys, Warming Brunel might make the list, Timmy. So Brunabel, that's my guy, right? So
okay.
I don't have him in any leagues. I like him because his first name is Warming. I mean, come on, that's a great name.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
no?
I agree. Yeah,
I've never heard anybody name Warming, like Warming. But Timmy, this weekend has been about two things: the Yankees no hit and almost no hit again. They have now tied it up 3-3. But the best team in baseball no hit by the Astros, and then the injuries, Timmy, they're mounting, and it's not fourth outfielders and relievers that are getting hurt. These are superstars that are going down.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I have Christian Javier in 3 leagues: Tote, Labor, and a Dynasty League that I'm partnered up with Dylan White. I had him on my bench in both Tote and Labor.
Just because he was playing the Yankees.
He was playing the Yankees, and I was concerned that they might run up the score on him. Oh man, that left a mark that it's not going to heal for a long time, that one. Yeah. But I think I made the right decision. It just didn't work out right. It happens, right?
The Yankees hit a skid at the wrong time for you. I mean, they've not been playing well over the last week, not as well as they have been. But, LeMahieu looks like he just hit a home run to tie it up. So, I don't know. I've watched all 4 games, or at least part of all 4 games. Mm-hmm. I hope that's the ALCS, Timmy. If it is, that's going to be a great series. Those are 2 really good teams.
Yeah, they have everything: hitting, pitching, depth. Yeah, they are right now, I think, the 2 best teams in the AL by far.
Yep, and it's their personalities on that team. I mean, Jose Altuve, you can't hear the announcers when he comes up to bat because they're booing him so much. So I mean, it's fantastic. So there's personalities on both sides of that squad, and it's going to be very good if they make it.
Well, it's the home parks. It'll be lively, to say the least.
Timmy, how good is Jarren Duran going to be? That guy's batting leadoff for a veteran team. 2 more hits today. I think he's got 4 stolen bases. He hasn't hit a home run yet. Not that he's going to hit 20 home runs. He's got enough pop to hit some home runs. Are we finally seeing what we've been waiting on for a while?
Yeah, I think it's been there for a while. It's just the Red Sox haven't had the confidence in him to play him in more than short bursts, and that's a shame. It really is. Hey, I know Jackie Bradley's a great defender, but come on, enough's enough. You got to get this kid into the lineup. He's not a kid either. He's 25?
Yeah, I think yes he is.
Yeah, so I don't know what he has to do to earn full-time at bats, but he's more than done it as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the whole lack of vaccination. We'll see how that bears itself out. Does he get demoted, Timmy? If he does, I think there'll be a grievance filed, so we'll see how that plays out. But assuming he's there and he finally gets established. Now, Tristan Casas has not had a very good season in the minor leagues.